Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad. Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble? What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine, I quit. You can tell McLafferty that she won't see my face again.
Hey.
Make a brief stop at the
You want
atomic
someone
rank.
Dead.
Where the
Welcome back. I hear it's business as usual at the Gunrunners, as if nothing unusual happened. Excellent work. We'll be able to use the schematics you acquired to begin manufacturing our own weapons immediately. We'll provide some to you at a discount. Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright and not even ask for compensation. I'm a bit curious what exactly you said to him. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. I'm very happy to be rid of that man. Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions. Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps on supplies. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed them to be brand new. This is a problem. The most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it. It's
Worker number 27438 reporting. There seems to be a malfunction with the line, sir. Wait a minute. You're not... Didn't you hear me coming?
This area cleared. Proceeding with search.
Welcome back. Good. I'm sure you were thorough. Here's your payment for a job well done. What would you like? People have been counterfeiting bottle caps forever, but it's always been small scale. A bottle cap press is a whole other threat. We can't have anyone devaluing our currency by mass-producing new bottle caps. Certainly.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson. You know, hiring isn't really my...
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Oh, hi. Thanks again. After 2 tries, I think I've learned enough. I'm sure there's something more. Oh yeah. True. All right. The first try was a little less professional. Someone important on the Strip had access to some of House's technology. Specifically, a Securitron. And more specifically, the someone was Benny. I know. He shot you in the head and everything. But this was a while ago. I knew he was sleazy, but I didn't realize he was so cold-blooded.
Where to, partner? High roller, sweet.
I really appreciate it. Let's hope that all this is going well right now. Let's hope that the sound is there. It seems like it's there. It's all back. Thank you for letting me know that my voice was gone. I really appreciate it. After the last time New Vegas crashed, OBS crashed, so I didn't realize it had wiped all of my audio settings. So thank you for that. We're here dumping weight. Was rambling about nonsense while dumping weight, pretty much. Look at that. We're down to 97 pounds. We'll exit. I just wanted to get some of that weight off. I don't really care about sorting that stuff. Yeah, Discord's done that to me a couple times. I did want to say thank you again for popping by and saying hi there. You're gonna play some Ocean of Friendly Sailors. Something tells me that's Sea of Thieves, and I know it's not Friendly Sailors all the time.
Casino floor.
All right. So the next spot we're gonna go is, you know what, we have that, we have this quest we can do. Let's just go do this quest. All the way out there. Alright, so we'll just wait. No. Here we go. There. No biggie, yes, Sea of Thieves. They have guilds now, and in December they'll have a new mode called Safer Sea. A Safer Sea. I guess that's a game mode I can get behind. If you really... Oh, no. Oh, no. Can we avoid these guys? Can we avoid these guys? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Got that one. No! Rex! Got him. Woo! Get back up, buddy. Safer Seas. Oh, whew. That did quite a bit of damage to me. What do I have for healing goods? We'll just drop one of these. There we go. Let's hope those guys leave us alone. I just want to get to the vault. New Vegas crashed again. New Vegas crashed yet again. So we're going to try loading that up again. Oh yeah, no. New Vegas has been absolute hell last stream and so far this stream. It has not wanted to play nice. You know, I'm just going to play it safe, load this save, and then load another save. We're going to play it safe. Now we're going to load that auto save. Alright, now we're going to try that again. Hopefully this time we don't crash. It says saving, so hopefully the auto save is here. So we're going to run to the side wall. We're going to have to fight the little young one and probably this big boy. But we did it last time. I think we can do it again. Yeah. There you go. It got me. It stung me. Alright, good luck and have fun. Dropped a like too. Thanks, I appreciate it, SVX. You have a good night. Enjoy your Sea of Thieves, my friend. Alright, so just make that 50. We'll bring lockpick up to 60. And I guess we'll throw 4 into barter. There we go. Oh god, that poison still has an effect on me. Alright, we're gonna try dropping another super again. And we're gonna walk this side wall. Hopefully we don't aggro the... Yep, too late. Alright. Holy shit, guys. Whoa! No! No, no, no! Ah! Oh my god! No! Okay, we did it! We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it! Drop those fucking heals, drink the purified water. Holy shit. Holy shit. Whoa! I can't believe we survived that. I don't believe that one bit. I don't think I'm gonna survive it. Let's heal. Oh my. Those Cazadors pack a friggin' wallop, dude. My health is still going down. I think this is gonna use all of my heals. Oh my, okay, so drop that. I should have did, oh my god, I should have, yep, I should, I'm such an idiot. Get over here. Stay out, the plants kill. We discovered the vault location. There we go, there we go. Look at that. Now we gotta go get more healing supplies. I am not going into this vault with just 8 stim packs. I am not going in there whatsoever. Let's just drop a save real quick. We'll drop a save. Alright. Now we'll go pick up some meds. I know the doctor and frickin' Novak will have some. The people at the Mormon fort should have some. Oh, we're gonna have to wait. Yep. Alright. We'll wait. What, like 8 hours. Should get us what we need. Alright. Where's the doctor? Do I have to wait more? Do I have to wait more? It appears I have to wait more. Where's the fucking doctor? Well, do you have any stim packs I can buy off of you while you're here? Is that really all you have? I'm sorry. Sheesh. Okay, looks like no bark. Ah, right there. Get over here. What are you... Oh.
What can I do for you?
I need medical supplies. I'll buy them. I'll buy... You know what? That's not worth it. $203 a pop. Buy your purified water. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll exit.
Another satisfied customer.
See you later. Does the person... She should have some med stuff.
Hello.
You're back.
Show me what you have for sale. Oh, they still haven't refreshed. Okay, that's fine. Not buying your super stim packs. Alright, let's go. So we're up to what? 15? Yeah, 15 stim packs now. Should be enough to take care of the vault. Let's go now that we have it unlocked. We shall enter the vault. We can take all of that, most of that, I should say. Give me the pork and beans. A metal spoon. Oh, Programmer's Digest. I don't feel like reading the terminal. Alright, let's go. We'll take that Nuka-Cola. Move down this way. Oxygen recycling. The lab is overrun. All these doors. I don't remember this vault too well. I always get lost in here. Are you growling because you hear something? Smell something? What are you growling about? I love when I can't use those. What does this terminal do? Check inventory. Alright. Don't think I needed that information, but okay. Alright. This place has been way too quiet so far. And I remember there being enemies. Well. Ain't this just a doozy? Yeah, we already came from here. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go back this way. Yeah, because you can't go that way. So, did I have to check one of those terminals for something? That's the entrance hall. That's the elevator. That goes down. I'm gonna go check one of those terminals to be sure. It's this one, right? Yeah. Oh, expedition. We'll just do this in case it gives us anything for request. Probably not. Was there another working terminal over here? No, there was not. No, there was not. Okay. Was this room useful for anything? Noise complaint. That's amusing for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, so we're just gonna go down. This is of no use to us. Food production. The elevator. Whoa. Whoa! Thank you, Lily. We got weird spore creatures. I see you. Got him. Just run up and rip her their face off. Open the door. Open the door. All these mushrooms. Plants. Cave door access terminal. Disengage lock. Access denied. Well, alright, the party's over, guys. Can get into the terminal. So we can't go through that door yet. So, it appears we need to go down a level. Maybe. This is a restored terminal. I don't really care about any of those, so we're not gonna click on them. Welcome into the stream, everybody that's watching. Welcome in. Oh, we're getting thrown in circles in this place. Alright, so that goes around to there. Can't go through there yet. So we're gonna go down these stairs. Did I just walk by one? I did. I walked right by one, didn't even notice him. Oh, so it wants us to go back there. But I have the... I don't know. I guess we'll go back that way, but... Alright, where's this marker trying to tell me to go? In here. Okay. That makes no sense. Is this room supposed to make sense? No? No? Okay. I always get turned around in this vault, and I feel like this is a one where the quest marker is not particularly helpful. Okay. Food additive. Perfect. Perfect. Why is the quest marker bringing me here? Oh, it wants me to go back to pest. It wants me to go to pest control. Oh, that's clearly not happening here. Wonder if we go to the elevator if it'll bring us there. I'm getting turned around every which way. Oh. Thanks, guys. Let's just try this. Oh. I don't have repair 50, so we're not going to try that. It wants us to go to Pesca. You know what? We're going to go through the common areas first. We're going to go through the common areas. Doubt there's anything in the bathrooms. I saw the plants. I knew he was up to no good. Yeah, nothing in here. Maybe there's a guy we can kill in here. Doubt it. Oh, mushrooms in the toilet. Good old toilet mushrooms. Ah, the overseer's office. Well, let's just search everything in here and take that. Whoops. Nothing in the locker. That's no good. Check the terminal. Unlock crew quarters. Unlock cavern. Alright. We just did a bunch of things. Rex is running in place very impressively. And now we're gonna go this way. I guess sell those. They're melee weapons. What if my weapons break? Oh. I'll take some of that cave fungus. Ooh, we'll take all that. Oh, I could have just hit take all. That probably would have worked better. Turpentine. Ooh, a Nuka-Cola fridge. They're pimping in here. Give me all that. Just give me all that. Is that an apple? Give me that. Give me that friggin' orange thing too. Alright. Activate terminal. Oh, it's just more of the expedition. I don't. Not interested. Okay. There's the door this way to the lower level. The lower level. Got him. Got him. Oh, whoops. Woo! We're just running around, cutting up this plant life with a handheld chainsaw. Alright. Ticket one. Alright, I don't really. No. Okay, tool cabinet. Perfect. I'll take that. Sure, why not? We'll sell that. Sure, why not? We'll take all that. No, 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 I want the 6 bottle caps. Give me that back. Oh my lord. Got some stuff to sell from here. I already looked in these. Alright. I got all loot excited for a second. I don't want to go to the upper level quite yet. Quarters. Well, this one's got stairs, so I don't know. Was there another door over here? Clinic. That's what we want. We want the clinic. I'll take the jet. Oh boy, look at that. Terminal. What's on the terminal? I don't really care. First aid. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll go to the crew quarters. Nice, nice. Nice. Whoa! There was a third one. Woo! I don't know why that startled me like that. Oh, sweet. Key card to the cave. We can leave all that stuff. I guess I didn't have to come in all guns ablaze. Nice. Yeah, I'll just take all this stuff. Why not? Care. Take that. Alright, let's go upstairs, guys, even though it was a spore plant. Oh, there was also this guy here, too. Perfect. Give us a little bit of light in here. Take that, take all those. Alright, there's mushrooms all over that bed. So now we can go back, use that key card to get into the caves. What are you doing, boy? I don't know where the red dots are, boy, but let's go. The stairs? Alright, we go back to food production. We go up here. Alright. Now we go and we find the cave door. So that's gonna be over here. Now we can open the cave door. Rise and shine, mantises! Sorry, Rex. This is where we want. Nice. I doubt this is anything important, but let's check it out. Yeah, no, don't really care. Okay. A savage, huh? Alright. Well, we got those guys. Oh, 75, of course. Nice. We'll open this door. Big old terminal. Download the research data. Data. Now, I'm not returning yet, because we still gotta find Keely. Get in there, Lily. Perfect. Perfect. We're going to continue on to go find Keely. If I remember correctly, she's down here lost in the caves. Spore plants and mantis. If we can find some mantis eggs, that'd be pretty cool. Well, I just don't really want to mess around with the cazadors anymore. Thanks, Rex. We're just annihilating these plants. And mantis. Plants and mantis. Give me that. Hello.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yes, Angela Williams asked me to come find you.
Oh, she's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Of course, I'd be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Okay. I got the research data, so... Now I gotta get out of Dodge. Alright, so... Oh, we already went in there. We went there, so we're getting turned around in here again. It's alright, though. Alright. You can't jump over that, so we have to go around, but...
This Vault-Tec machinery is so fragile. I had to jury-rig this elevator a few days, and it's on the fritz again already. Ah, that's got it. See you upstairs.
Oh, sweet. She said second level, so we're gonna go to the second level. Alright.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Sure, how can I help?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Sounds dangerous, but I'll do it.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
Well, let's go to the elevator. It's gonna be, and I'm assuming, pest control? I'm just assuming it's gonna be down here. So do I need to shoot something? Okay. It's not using a gun to kill an enemy. You know what? Let's drop a save. Let's drop a save. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, what if we... No, okay. So, we gotta figure this one out. This door doesn't close. Nope. Okay. Maybe if I don't have a grenade. All right. So no. All right. So if that's there, all right. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. GN also hi. Hello, Patty Haney. How are you doing tonight? I do not remember how to do this part, and I'm sure that it's something simple. That's lovely. Okay. So, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, and I'm doing alright. Just trying to remember how to do this quest, because it's been a moment since I've done it. And, it's going absolutely well. There's nothing I can do to rig anything here. W. Phew. Wow, things are getting weird. Because I doubt you can activate it from here. Yeah, I don't think you can activate it from here. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a spot where it ignites it. Let's try... No, that didn't work. Not at all. When I first played this one, it took me 4 hours because I had no idea where to go. Yeah, that's part of the problem, is I don't really remember this vault that well. I've never really liked this quest, and somehow ignite the gas. Somehow ignite the gas. We got to use a little bit of brain power and maybe some Google on this one. We're gonna... Alright, so we're gonna figure this out. So we need some, like, dynamite or a grenade or something. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. Yeah, this quest is extremely mid. Is there not a grenade or anything in here? Any of these lockers? A couple knives and a box of... Lily, get out of the way! Okay, that one's empty anyways. Oh. Yeah, we can't even get too close with the flame round, so get that out of our hands anyways. We're gonna put the Ripper back on. We're gonna have to leave the vault. Okay. So if we toss it from down here, a long fuse dynamite. Alright. So we're gonna have to go get a long fuse dynamite. Or a C4, but I feel like that'll be extremely... We'd have to be extremely lucky, I should say. Hey, have a good night, Patty. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. What? Is it really not going to let us leave the vault? What? That goes to oxygen recycling. Oh, man. So why isn't it letting us out of the vault? I don't understand why it's not letting us out of the vault. I don't think we can do this. Yeah, I don't have any grenades. Okay, Well, we're in a real bind here. This is lovely. We can't leave the vault. Because we volunteered to help. Oh, man. Is there a way we can talk to Keely and be like, yo, never mind, I want to leave?
I suppose you have a question.
Yeah. Did you say there'd be a blast?
Oh, yes. I imagine there'll be quite an explosion when the gas gets set off. Fire will probably expand throughout the entire level in mere moments.
And how am I supposed to survive that?
That does pose a problem, doesn't it? If you could seal yourself inside a room before the explosion went off, you might be protected from the blast. Then again, the flames will probably blow into the rooms down there. Maybe if there were a room that was reinforced. Well, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
A room that's reinforced. Why is the door of the entrance
Are
locked?
you kidding me? This place is under quarantine. We can't...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so she's alluding to there being some sort of armored room, so I guess we'll go entertain the idea. But I don't know how we're gonna do this. Go to pest control. What? Okay, that's wild. A reinforced room. This is where it... This is where it gets tough. Terminal. Sure. We can just walk through the door anyways. Yeah, but we don't have a fucking grenade or anything. Maybe if I fucking close this somehow and then... I don't know. Come on, come on, come on. No! Oh. Alright, so we've got to figure this out. What are you doing? Yeah, no, So, there's gotta be a way to do this, not having a grenade or long fuse dynamite. There's gotta be a way to do this. There's just gotta be a way. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really want to go down into the cave. Because let's just see. Not having a grenade's a real pain. Maybe there'll be. Maybe I missed something down here. I don't know. We'll go see if we can find a grenade down there. Drop down here again. Maybe there's a loot bag or something I missed. I don't know. Something that may possibly have a grenade in it. How am I supposed to survive that explosion? We're trapped in the vault. Take those. She didn't have a bag in here, did she? No, doesn't look like it. There's a human skull, but not a grenade. Yeah, so... And I've pretty much looted most things in this vault. Yeah, so we came out of this one. And then we come back out here. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll double check all the other levels quick, because we're in quite the bind here. Wouldn't have helped her, or at least I would have gotten a grenade or something for this part, because it's not using it to kill an enemy, it's using it to progress a mission. So I guess that's okay. Okay, I suppose. Go up here. I doubt there's anything that will be of any use in this room. Some ammo. Some ammo that I could sell if I can ever make it out of this vault again. Food production. Yeah, maybe there's something around here. That goes to oxygen recycling. Please get out of my way, doggo. Oh. Isn't that for Caesar's machine or whatever? Okay. So we found that. That's cool. But no grenades. Oh man. This is a real struggle right now. How am I supposed to do this? That is a dead end. Oh, whoa, more mantis. stepped on that poor feller. Oh, just more mantis eggs. Oh no. How toxic are these spores? Like, come on, let me out of this place. Going back to pest control. Oh. I really don't think there's gonna be a grenade in here. So let's get out this. I don't know, there's not trying to talk to you, boy. Drop another save in here. There's gotta be a way to do this, man, without a grenade. Come on. No, the fires just eradicate me. This is gonna sound crazy, but maybe if we load up on some drugs? I don't think there's too much that's really gonna help me. Oh boy. This is a real doozy. Wait, what? We were in the armored room. Oh my goodness. We're gonna use the power of the Google. Oh man, let's see if Google can help us. Come on, Google. I don't have a grenade. Oh my god, yeah, if I had read and listened to what she said, I would have known there was a bag with fucking grenade. Oh my lord. Yay! Thank you, Google. I guess I didn't read or pay attention. Let's do this. She was on the second level.
I suppose you have questions. The mantises and spore plants virtually ignored me for most of the time I've been here. It was only once I began to investigate the 5th level that my presence began to act. A few days ago, I was attacked by a large... The mantises seemed to feed some of their prey to the plants. Fortunately for me, What? Do I figure if you could seal yourself inside a room before the explosion went off, you might be protected from the blast. Then again, the flames will probably blow into the rooms down there. Maybe if there were a room... Well... That does...
Well...
That's a very good question. I believe the scientists were in the process of attempting to ignite... Something prevented them from igniting the gas. Hordes of previously slumbering... You'll have to let me...
Let's go back to Google. There's a duffel bag in the room with Keely that's got some grenades in it. Alright, now. We're gonna search this room high and low. Okay, it's right here. Perfect. Alright, now we're gonna head back down and we're gonna try every friggin' door down there for reinforced door. Alright, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Elevator. Gonna go to that elevator. Go back down to pest control. Alright, so there's supposed to be a reinforced room. I get the feeling this might be the room. So toss the grenade. Or don't close the door. Oh my god. Attempt number 2. Shit. Why would you open the door? Oh, we're alive. We're alive. We did it. Let's get these grenades out of my hand. We're going to the 2nd level. There you go, the mission's done.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spore should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Will it take long?
No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
You know what? I copied the files because the dude sent me.
That sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
Fine, do it.
Glad you're thinking clearly. I was afraid to blink there for a second. There, all done. That wasn't so bad, was it? I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Well... Thanks. Alright, now we're gonna get out of here. We are out of the vault for good. I don't wish to come back. Let's go to McCarran and hope the game doesn't freak out at all. We're going on a trip to McCarran Airport. Alright, now I gotta go over here.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Yay! Level 16. Goodbye. Alright. What is our repair? Our repair is at 30. Repair is at 30. Bring this up to 90. What else are we gonna put this into? Let's bring you up to 65 and you up to 45. What perk are we gonna go with? What's the new perks we have? Tag, adamantium, skeleton, unstoppable force. You do large amount of addition through enemy blocks with all melee weapon and on that. Boom! Look at that. Perfect for this run. You know what? We're also gonna drop a nice save. And we're gonna exit. There's gotta be quests. Gotta be more quests. I'm trying to think. Where are all the quests? Where are all the quests that won't affect the main story too bad? There's gotta be more in here. We'll take a gander. I don't remember too much. You're just a normal. Yep.
Hey.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
You still got like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Sure, you need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Ooh, is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, And one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Okay, let's get started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules?
Let me take off the Ripper, because I think we have to pummel him.
Prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on the way out.
Alright.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Whoa! Over here!
Come on, bitch.
Whoa, easy there. You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside a minute? Let off some steam. Nice job. I think my friend doesn't like you, Silus. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control.
You think this'll make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do.
Watch out! Not just any beating, Silus. A savage beating. A beating that you'll be reminded of every time you feel pain from now on. When my friend's done with you, you won't have any of your teeth left. You'll be drinking your food through a straw. Your ribs will never heal properly, and it will hurt every time you breathe. It'll be like your collars, Sealers. Impossible to forget.
Go to hell.
Huh. Not the sort of wit I've come to expect from you, Sealers.
You're getting nothing from me.
I'm getting entertainment. That's something. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna spill your guts to me? Or am I gonna let my friend the Maniac back in here for some playtime? Sealers. Silent treatment, huh? Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you. Oh, and let me check you for weapons one more time. For your safety.
You hit like a bedridden old woman.
Lucky you can borrow my dentures when I knock all your teeth out.
It'll take more than that to get me to talk, worm.
Come on. We're just beating this guy in a corner. Come on. Ooh.
Enough, this is pointless. I'm dead to the Legion either way, I'll tell you what I know. But you should know that Caesar has always kept his own counsel. He never reveals anything that would make him vulnerable. My knowledge will not prevent the inevitable. This camp will be ash within months. Maybe weeks.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's hear what you've got to say.
Something is wrong with Caesar. Something he is attempting to hide from his men. But it was obvious before we set out on this last mission. For 3 days we awaited his order to dispatch us. 3 days. But he hid in his tent, refusing to give orders, complaining of headaches. He looks different now than he used to. His face is sunken, sickly. But any questioning of his health enrages him.
There must be more you can tell me.
There is one other thing that may interest you. I know that Caesar has planted a spy here. Every night, details of NCR troop movements are broadcast from a radio on this base to Caesar's camp. The spy has been here a long time, since before the entire conflict began. He's an officer. If I knew who he was, I would tell you. If I escape and he's alive to report it, the Legion would hunt me down. But like I said, none of this information will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion.
Okay.
That was fun to watch. I'd have you do it again, but I'd probably get in trouble. This'll do the NCR a lot of good, so you should be proud. Here's the standard fee. Plus, I threw in the price of a good show on the Strip. That's from me personally. You can beat up my prisoners anytime.
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Yep. Thank you for all that useful information. Anybody in here? No. Just wanted to beat the crap out of that guy. Alright, we can put the Ripper back on. I don't really want to go past there because I'm pretty sure they attack you.
Hey.
think that's it for in here. We'll go down to the bathrooms.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Yeah. Goodbye. Apparently you had nothing useful. Inaccessible. Okay. So is there anybody we can tell about the fucking spy here? You? Can I tell you?
I haven't got any more bounties for you.
No. Is it even a quest? No. Oh yeah, I have to go back and do that when I have repair, I believe. Trying to think. Where are some other quests? Where are some other quests? I don't want to do dead money yet. I know. Rep contest site. I don't think there's any more quests there. Alright. This is the part where, like, where are all the quests? Vault 34. I suppose I can just... You know what? We'll go...
That's how I like it.
Meet the boomers. Do some of their quests, because we can go do those quick. Well, not quick, but we can go there and... Yeah. So, we need to go... this way. We're gonna go that way. Sure, by the time we get settled in, meet the boomers and everything, we'll be coming up on the end of our stream here tonight, so we're gonna try and get to the boomers before then. Oh boy.
Jimmy? Little Jimmy? Is that you?
Field Shack. Alright, this guy. Let's talk to this guy.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from, reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Wager, let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
You know what? You've got yourself a bet.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
600 caps. We're gonna take the old-fashioned route of hugging this wall. Alright, we're stuck on a rock. Oh, we're getting a lot of damage done to us for using the trick. Oh, fucking heal and run. Oh, dude, no. We did it. We did it. Ha. Yeah, that's right.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Simple enough. Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
You didn't exactly roll out the red carpet.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
Well, how might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it may be you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Make my day, mutant.
Yes.
If you can't keep that...
Alright, perfect. Well, we've made it to the boomers. I know that there's going to be a handful of quests around here that I can do for some quick XP. We'll probably start some of those up the next time around, because we have discovered Nellis Air Force Base, but we're going to go back to Field Shacks to get our 600 caps from this guy that he promised us.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
I believe you said you would double my money?
Yep. Here are your caps.
That was 600 caps.
Sorry about that. Poor memory. Here you go.
Woo! Look at that, 600 caps. Oh boy. Now we can explore this area without getting blown up by howitzers, which is really nice. I don't want to get wrapped up in the middle of anything too big here, so what I'll do is we'll go listen to the history of the boomers. Actually, we'll stop in and see who we can help for wounded people. I think I can help all but one of them. We'll see what we can mop up quick before the end of the stream here. Perfect. Alright, one of these coming up here soon should be one of the... It's the woman's barracks. There's the children's barracks. Oh yeah, it's one of these buildings. That's the schoolhouse. Medical station, there we go.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
What? Alright. Before we go and jump into this, our medicine is at 50 right now. Do we have... Let's just use that. Our barter's increased by 3. Yeah, we'll drop one of those just so we can hopefully guarantee everything. Look at that.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
Look at that.
I thought that man was done for.
There we go.
Some fine doctor. I could learn a thing or two from you. Yes, outsider?
I have finished treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Sorry, friend.
You're all good. I didn't think you would. Alright. Now we're gonna go listen to the history of the boomers. Hey, hey. Alright, come on, chap.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Yep.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the waste. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers.
Okay.
It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
Alright.
And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people.
Sure. Why did your ancestors leave the safety of the vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Your people are willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I was surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
No, that's enough history for now.
All right.
Goodbye. Wait, we can talk to him more? Alright. How did you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
The ingenuity of your people is remarkable.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
What are the howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
I look forward to seeing the old bomber fly.
It'll be spectacular, won't it? You should talk to Loyal. I bet you could help. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Goodbye. Alright. So, we're going to drop a save. Just going to overwrite this one. Alright. So we're going to drop a save here. And we are going to call this the end of the stream for the night, everybody. I wanted to thank everybody that showed up, watched the stream. I hope we all had a good time. And until next time, we will continue our adventure in the Mojave, beating things up with melee weapons, having a great time. But this has been XerNa. Peace.